ミッションワクワク。
Irai Shamasi Online Dimotomo Sumitai Sudorimo Rirakunsu
Yeah, potential.
ダイヤル合わせてトーンを決めろスピーカーフォンでも一人じゃないこれがリアルライフこういうもんさマザーファッキンハーレープロゲーマーショー問題ある夢あるその気なら電話してこいそれか電話してくんな別にどうでもいいけどなプロゲーマーシットぶっ飛んだぞオチャイルドこのドリップを一口決めさせてくれこれがハーレーゲーミングめちゃチルリリ鳴らせドーンレイシズムはダメだろダイヤル回して楽しもうぜイスラエルの話はしない楽しくないからなトランプもなしアイスもなしただチルなバイブス乗れてないとか言うやつそれはただの嘘今から始まるぜハーレープレイズはプロゲーマーだハーレープレイズプロゲーマーデューだプレイズしなぶっ飛んだトークオーチャイルドヘイトはやめとけこれがハーレーゲーミングめっちゃチルいろんなゲームをプレイしてマジでストレートだぜ
What up, what up, what up, what up? How you guys doing? Welcome to the live stream. It's me. Happy to have you here. Playing some Crimson Desert. I haven't touched it in a minute. I don't remember exactly anything going on. I don't know where I'm at. I just remember we had a cat named Booger. Oh, we had a bunch of cats actually. Yeah, a bunch of we had a bunch of cats. We did. Why is my head cut off, dude? What happened? You see me? The fuck? I'm tall, dude. Yo, I'm tall. Shout out to everyone hanging out here. Psycho Mantis. Lana, what up? JB, Joe. What up? So they added a bunch of stuff. So I might be, they're adding a bunch of stuff. They did. Oh, yeah. We stopped at the best part. No wonder we never went back. Remember where we stopped? We stopped at the it's like a what's the word? It's not like a party. We got here at like 1 a.m. It was a huge parade. I forget all the buttons. Oh my god. Okay, I'm kind of remembering. It was this, remember? Remember this? And they had fireworks and stuff.
Can't cut shite with a blunt sickle.
Can't cut shite with a blunt sickle.
If I can ever find a coin for it, that is.
I'm taking up too much space. Computer, make me normal. Oh. Hey. Am I big? Am I big on my stream compared to other streamers that you watch? I don't give a shit about other streamers you watch. But am I big? Am I a guy that's like, oh, I'm so good. Let's see more me when I'm gaming. Wow, I'm so good. Look at how much space I take up. Or this is chill. I am huge. I'm not normal. But I look huge and I look normal. Okay. Okay. This game is not scary. Well, it shouldn't be. Because my guy, I can't die. I don't think. For those that don't know, so this game started. For those that don't know, my name's Clifford. Right? You didn't think this guy's name would be Cliff, right? That on my shoulder is Booger. That's a cat we found in space. You know, you can get any cat or dog in this game as long as you court them adequately. Petting them and shit like that. You know what I mean? Hey, Slavsky. No, we had some real word band names. Freeze has a ton of points. A bunch of people here have a ton of points. Oh yeah, I see that. I didn't put the Twitch stream in there because I was getting this beverage. This beverage is crazy, dude. It's good for you. Freeze, you son of a bitch. Oh look, and it's raining on the parade now. Not a parade. Why do I keep saying that? Oh, and someone said they were using a new graphics, hey, Marquis, what up? And no. Yeah, someone said they're using a new graphics mode in this. Guys, look at Booger. Look how sick he is. Look at the cat. He's from space. Look at he's curly. My cat Jewish. My cat Jewish. Look at my Jewish cat. Yo, look at my Jewish cat. You got a cat Jewish? The gat. I didn't say cat, I said the gat. Fuck you, Freeze. Anyways, he's from space. My favorite feline. My small Jewish feline. My little Jewish feline. The vibes are tapped here because it's, see, look, this dog? I could take this dog. He doesn't like me right now. But we're not going to give him a choice, are we?
Something a man could handle.
Hey, buddy, maybe you like me. See? Trust, you build the trust up. The last bunch of streams that we did, we literally just went petting dogs, dude. We went petting dogs and cats. Sorry. Zogs and V-lines. Okay, that dog's tripping.
Something wrong?
Oh, Guantapete. All right, all right. Okay. We won't be saying that. Ban the word Jewish and gat. Freeze. What the fuck? Keep hoarding the points, Jerry. Don't be like these guys. Using their points for evil. Oh, this is a new dog I've never seen in the game. New breed. I haven't seen a greyhound. Look at Booger, by the way. See, you can only build the trust up to like 25. And then the next time I see him, we'll put some more on it. Damn, it was a lit night. It was beautiful. And now daytime, it's raining, and it's pretty ugly. Like it's 4:45 a.m. right now. Sometimes we be getting spotty connection, dude. I do. Shout out to your pet. Let him know I say pss, 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 pss. I do the banned, guys, the banned words, which I won't be saying again for the stream, are cat, kitty, booger, Jewish.
Only a fool would rush into a fight like that.
Only a fool will wash into a fight like that. So I don't remember exactly what I was doing here. I was chilling. Yeah, we're at Dutch Shambhala. Wait, ban was also banned? Yeah, we running on Wi-Fi right now, pimps. Oh yeah, and then another thing when I play this game, I'm super slow with this game. I'm not trying to rush it or anything. We'd be walking places.
Do you have a moment?
They're all trying so hard to entertain us. Burrowing salamander. Caught it. Oh, what's that? Ban? We're gonna ban salamander now. Hey, squandered resources. You're welcome. What the heck? Well, let's turn these lowlands into highlands. Snatch that toad. Snatch that burrowing toad. What's going on here? Shrubby Sophora. Nah. Oh, not a little boy. He looks pissed.
I wish I had a little brother or sister. My friend's got two.
Really?
I wish I had a little brother or sister.
We've exhausted all communication options.
My friend's got two.
What up, Emma Scooty? Sledgeham. Joe Peaches. JB, gotta be good. Visual Criminal Research. Tosh Magosh. Heather. Heather. Fuck. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Was that yours? What's the deal? Do I know you guys? What the fuck are you doing? What the hell? I don't remember how to play. Oh yeah, the buttons were tricky in this game.
Even a single idea where you are.
No, dude. I didn't want to do any of this. I can't kill these guys. They're much stronger than me, I think. Like, it's going to take me so much to kill these guys? Oh, no. Once their shield's done, they're dead. This guy's a tough boy, though, eh? Can we talk about how tough this guy is? Oh, I just got a parry. Oh, they're all fighting each other. Oh. Who are these guys? Ah, you guys figure it out, dude. What are you dragging me into this shit for, bro? I'm a stranger. I'm literally a stranger. Oh, Greymane. So you're racist. So you're racist. I have special powers that I kind of forget. Oh, like stab. Yeah, look at that. Stab. Forgot about that. That was cringe of that guy. Oh, yeah, wait, I have this. What is it? Yeah. Oh! Forgot about that. I forgot these buttons. This game has a lot of moves in it. So it's not like the controls are confusing or bad, but when you haven't touched it in a minute. Look at my cat. Look what my cat's doing. He's picking shit up on the battlefield. Do you see Booger?
Do you have even a single idea where you are? Do you have even a single idea where you are?
This is too much hitting. I think these guys are higher level. That's why it takes so much for me to kick their ass. What the hell? Hold on. How do I unequip this? I want to beat his ass. Let me look at the controllers for a second. Oddball Paul, my man, new member. Hell yeah, welcome to the community. What's train spotting overlay in the corner? Squandered resources with the Prime. Shada da ha da ha ga. Cat people. You don't fuck with cat people. Like you don't fuck with. Oh wait, I can't say that word. Like you don't fuck with people that have that as a pet, or you literally mean like you don't fuck with Khajiit. This game has a lot of skill tree. She has her own skill tree now. That's right. They've added a lot to this game. So, where can I see? Computer, show me the controls of this game. Input. Controller. Yeah. Can I see it? I need a picture. I need a picture with all the buttons. I need to see a picture with the controller telling me what all the buttons do. Okay. We're not going to see it. It's fine. It's fine. Doesn't matter. Wait. Because I know I could body slam. Okay, hold Y to kick. Good. Left bumper, right trigger is shield bash. That's important. X while vaulting over the back of an enemy. Oh, it's actually square. Blinding flash, yes. Oh, yeah. This is so I can grab guys and body slam them. Oh, yeah, that's right. To fly. You could almost fly. And then Y to put stuff in my mythical storage. B to dodge. YB to lift up big trees. I'm not that excited for the Witcher 3 expansion. I played the Witcher 3 a lot. I feel like... Oh, and the swing.
I'll show you.
I ain't gonna show shit, dude. I just looked at the buttons, bitch. And where's Booger? Oh, wait. Where's my mini Khajiit? Hey, Marky, my man, looking out. Look, I hear Booger. Yeah, dude, is he sick? Booga. I didn't say Booger, I said Booga. Huge, brother. Thank you for that. I know, Sledgehammer. I'm not good at it. He did it on purpose. He ruined it. He did it on purpose. Look at this guy. He turned into a tree. What was I even doing? I was chilling. Like, I was being normal and chill. Oh, what's this? A whole troop of guys coming to kick my ass again? Yeah. If those guys see me, they're all going to fight me. Now that I've been fighting till 6 a.m., let's go look at the... Let's go look at the... Circus. Fuck, man. Really couldn't figure it out. Circus. This liquid is supposed to be good for me. My throat. You play as a female Argonian character? I did that in Morrowind. I played as an Argonian. Got my ass kicked by a rat as soon as the game started. I didn't know how to play RPGs, though. What up, Mouse King? Where am I going? Where am I going? Going back to the circus. Hey, Faye. Whoa, look at that one. That's new. What the heck? That's sick. I'm literally drinking that. The root beer float. I don't want to complete the part of the mission that finishes the circus. Play the claw machine? Should I go play the claw machine? I don't know why it's hitting me with that type of tweaking. That tweaking. Hey, virtual reviewer, dude. It's exactly where I last left off. I'm supposed to be chasing after the feathered man. Instead, I'm big chilling at the circus. What the fuck?
Hail and well met.
We came here at night last time. Now we're here at daytime. Oh! Look at these goofballs.
Half-witted jester.
What got auto-modded was Play to Qua Machine for some reason. Oh, damn. Look at the shoes. Look at the shoes. They used to make young ladies in China wear those shoes so that they would have a fake heel. Don't. Look at that. He's interacting with Booger. What? That's cool. Is that cool? Who's laughing like that?
Greetings, stranger.
Of all berries, none beat the blackberries and raspberries. Oh, they're nothing next to elderberry. Go lose yourself.
Oh, my bad. Didn't mean to bump into him.
Good day to you.
There's something on your mind? The harvest has been good this year.
I should get out of here. I got to get out of the circus. What are we doing here?
May I help you, friend?
How much for the boy?
The day treat you well?
My mum always wakes me up with a big bear hug. Mum's hugs are the warmest in the whole world.
Good boy, that boy. Let's get out of here before I light this place on fire. What up, Faye 2D? What up, Adam? Garbaggio Adagio? Julia Gulia, Mushroom Ambience?
I'm sorry. Have we met?
It's a vibe here. I want the circus always to be here. Okay, what was I doing? Chasing the feathered man? According to Aliston's message, White Crow is bound for Demonis. Set out after the feathered man before the trail grows cold. I thought I was the feathered man. What up, Anonymous Brad? Oh, I don't know why Play to Qua Machine was banned by the game, by Twitch. It was weird, though. They don't know what the fuck they're doing over there, buddy. Come on. Oh, yeah, we're going to get the feathered men. Oh, yeah, and I could fly. I forget. Wait. How do I go straight up again? Whoops. Okay. Kind of forgot the buttons. Oh, look, it's those guys that fucked me up last time. They're marching around, dude. I swear they're looking for another lick. They're looking for another lick. What's that? What were those noises? What are those noises? Hey, Ethan BLT, you know it, baby. You know it, baby. What the fuck? All right, we're going. By the way, we do a lot of walking in this game. We could fly. I got a horse. But artists put a lot of detail in here. Oh, it definitely is Matt's Living. It definitely is as much, just as detailed too. Did you guys see Steiny get slapped? I never met Steiny. I wasn't on the show when he was coming around. But you guys see him get slapped with Bradley by another young man? The Orgy Dome. Dude, we just left it, Haley. Where is it? It's up there. Can you see it? Off in the distance to the left of that tree with a point on it. Are you fucking serious, dude? You guys are serious? Did that guy's horse try and kill me? I think that guy's horse tried to kill me. Did you see that? Why are they doing this to me? I'm chill, dude. I'm not fighting you. It's these guys, bro. I'm just looking for the feathered man. Oh, what's this? Oh, we don't need that. Oh, mission ended. That's good. I send these boys out on missions for me. They're doing that. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. Walking after the feathered man. Yeah, yeah, I used to like Bradley. Sure does like a lot of fucking losers, though. Likes having a lot of fucking losers on his podcast saying dumbass shit. Fuck him. Yeah, he got slapped because he called another dude a fraud or something. I don't know. You know what? They'll probably talk about it on the show. I think it happened a couple days ago. No. No, Pride Minute. No, what happened? Why is this happening to me? My connection. R.I.P. Welcome. Man, can I get a break for a second? I can't keep fighting these guys out here all day. I'm going for the feathered man. These dudes.
This is a You're not in
I guess that maybe I have to like clear the area and make it like my territory type thing.
Nothing. Death to all the northern curds!
Stop those tricks!
I made 5 meals for health in case I had to fight people. I've gone through. I mean 17. I made 17 meals. I've already gone through 5 of them. On humans. On humans, no less. Oh no. Look at this. What if I just embarrass their leader?
Got some fighting, yeah?
I think there's a way that I can go to them. I just want this big boy. He's the one that started it. Look at this shit. There's so many of these boys. Oh, did one of them run from me? It looks like some of them got scared.
You are welcome here. Come on. Come on.
Oh, look, a sellsword came to save me, to help me. I can't keep doing this. I gotta get the heck out of here. Wow, how'd he do that?
You're almost done.
This is
You're
true.
almost done.
I should have a fireball. I didn't want to slide into the fight like this. Again, I was just trying to beat up the closest dude. Goodbye. Good thing I have this ability. Wait, I'm the feathered man? It's me? Hey, Slavsky, thank you for that. Hey, good. I'm glad this is cheering you up, Pride Minute. You've come so far, buddy. The only one. Look at that. He's the only one that came all the way here.
You're getting tired, fucker.
Bro, I'm gonna beat your ass with my bare hands.
Barbarian, die! Get to another turn!
Where's Booger? Booger? There he is. To think I was scared for a second. Are you good, friend? Look at him. Are you good? He's Jewish. That Gad's Jew. Oh, I didn't say. I said Gad. That Gad's Jewish. And he was back to walking. By the way, if we could barely handle those clowns, I don't even remember who the feathered man is, but he is gonna fuck me up. Good, he's always working. Yeah, the horse definitely has a lot of shit on him. I haven't touched it since. Son of a bitch. Not another fucking gang.
You don't stand a damn chance.
Damn, so they're like a gang. They beat up everyone. Look, they're beating up that dude that was helping me. Can a brother just go look for? Why am I'm moving all weird, eh? you don't have notice right now? You could run pretty fast if you're in like combat mode. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. I think I just hit Booker. I think I just punched my space cat. Hey, Lana Julie, gifting the Memby to Julia Gulia. Welcome to the community. I forget how to throw. You know, I hate when I open up a link, it opens up Opera, which used to be chill. But now that's on some weird shit now. W Lana, yeah. Yeah. 5 gifted Membies, yeah, yo. Yo, shout out to the community. To the community. Oh, so I'm allowed again. Damn freeze. I don't even know my own words. Rules. Huge shout out to the community. So I forgot how to throw people. Because, you know, this game has more systems in it than I ever even knew in games. Like, there's a lot of systems in it that I think any other game, they'd be like, oh, yeah, that's too much. Our audience are stupid. They won't be able to do such a thing. So they usually trim the buttons down. In this case, they kept all of them in there. So there's like a lot of things you can do.
Do you have even a single idea where you are?
Elbow drop, see? Suplex. See, I forgot all these wrestling moves.
Finish them! Go back to your own land!
And I'll take your boots. Condemners. Condemners. Oh, they changed that button too. Interesting. How do I... Okay. How do I go to my inventory? Cliff. Hey, here are my pets, by the way. Check it out. Check it out. We got Booger, Dickie, Joey, Derek, Tattoo, Blanco, Switchblade, and Whitey. So I was just picking up a lot of shit. Look at all these shields I have. Oh, no wonder these guys take such beatings. All their shit is so much higher level than what I have. Righteous Inquisitor disguise. Yeah, you know, I got to bring all this shit to my boy. I got to bring all this shit to my boy because he's going to upgrade me. All this stuff, he's going to upgrade it. Oh, Mel Z, except instead of an M, it's a W with the super soupy. Thank you for that. Hey, you know, we haven't even seen the pony in a minute. We haven't even seen it. We've been trying to walk with Booger and getting our asses beat by everyone. Well, not quite. See, we read in this game. Nothing's ever on the back. Oh, wait, what? Okay, the buttons changed there. That's interesting. I don't like when he looks at us like that. There's the space cat, though. He's going to eat something on his own. Let him. Let him.
Go back to your own lands! Still going?
Oh.
Got some fighting, yeah?
Fuck you.
I'll show you.
Fuck you. There's something about, like, giving a person a DDT in medieval times. It just reads weird. Oh, shit. Is that my blood or his? It's okay. It absorbed into my skin. Booger, you missed it. We just kicked some guy's asses, dude. Hop on my shoulder. Come with me, Booger. Pipevine swallowtail butterfly? Okay. Okay. Take this in for a second. I get a real quick important message here. Take in this beautiful view. That's Booger jumping on my shoulder. Is it Mama? It's not. No, apparently, I forgot, but apparently the banned words only last for 10 minutes, so, yeah. What are we eating for lunch, by the way? What are we eating for lunch? Look at this little guy. Look at his eyeballs. That's an RKO, not a DDT. All right, all right. I was going to say a stunner. One of the very few games where I always look at it, I'm like, I want to walk there. I want to go there. Oh, wait. What's over here? Huge. One of the best things you can get in this game. These things. Did I already initiate this one? Was this one I already found? I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. We're right next to the boy. Church of West Demonis, blockaded by the Crow Brothers. Well, who the fuck are the... This is blockaded by Bastier's Inquisitors. Oh, so that's who was fighting, the Inquisitors and the Crow Brothers. And I'm just in the middle of it all? Why do I have a marker here? Something must have been important once upon a time. Factions. So, do I go there and beat the shit out of everyone? Oh, main quest. Liberation required main quest trader. Faction quest, Lunar Judgment. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait, and what was the one right in front of me? Main quest, black and white. Should I not be after the feathered man if it's not in this territory? Are you okay, mister? Who did this to him? Did he kill himself? Do you feel bad for him? Hey, Angkao. Hey, with the 2 months. Yeah, yeah. Hell yeah. By the way, when it comes to wrestling moves, difference between an RKO, a stunner, cutter, whatever. By the way, Booger just took something from him. I've never been good at that. I've never been good at knowing what they are. Obviously, I know what Tombstone is. Look at Booger. He's so cute. Risa Chew. Risa Chew. We don't like liars in these parts. Except for all the men. Except for all the men. You guys are allowed. Because you're going to do it anyways. Oi, oi, boy, yo. Oi, yo, boy, yo. You want to see the chairs? The wrestling chairs? I got a lot of stuff on one right now. I can't bring it here. I have like t-shirts on it. Oh, all these people at this church were killed. Let me look at the map. Let's have a look at the map. We're gonna go in here. Church of Solomon. Are these more dead people? Oh shit, there's dead people everywhere. What is up with the vibes? Guys, what is up with the vibes? Drops on his butt, not his back. Ah. Oh, no. Not only do you get a kitty in this game, okay? You can get all types of them. Dude, let me show you. Look what we got here. We got this cat. This is a space cat. Very rare. Only one, apparently. This dog, this dog, this dog, this dog, this dog, this dog. Cats are harder to court in this game, by the way. They're harder to court. And I got my eye on a fat white one, though. Been seeing around. I could take all this shit and bring it home. You laugh, but decorating home is pretty chill. Like this statue. I can't take it? Okay. Could take that book. And then you could bring it home. Put it in your house. Booker. Look at this guy. Where is he? Look at him. He's crazy, dude. Look at this guy. Don't rush. Don't rush, broski. We're chilling. Oh. Haha. Guys, isn't this sick? Look at his hair. He's a Jewish cat. Maybe I should hit a save before I go in here and some guy embarrasses me on my own stream. It happens. Hey, guys, it happens. Booger, place. Gurgly Gurglestein. Have you been hydrating? Am I going to stop breathing until you do? Hey, mega hydration. This is an advanced elixir made to coat your throat with the most hydration. Whoa, I'm so hydrated right now. Whoa. Am I healthy? Sorry. It's not a cat. I know it doesn't look like a cat. It's a space. We found it in space. Not even in space. We found it in this in this place between time and space. Okay, everyone's dead. What's going on out here? Am I going to get in trouble? Guess I might as well rob the place. Yo, man, straight up robbing from the church? Yo, is he robbing from the church? Stop doing that. How crazy is that? If you see Jimmy holding food, slap it out of his hand and I'll give you $5. $5? We're giving away 20 million today. What $5, dude? To what? Assault my boss when everyone's scared of losing their job? I'm going to assault my boss for $5. I mean, I'd do it. I'd fucking do it for sure, dude. He could be eating anything, and I will slap it out of his hand. If I were worked there, if he was ever eating, I would slap it out of his hand. And I'd be like, oh, my bad. Dude, we never established what is healthy or not. And I thought that diet cracker thing you're eating, I thought it was very high in sodium. So. And not only that, you have to get a video slapping the food out of his hand. Because if you slap the food out of his hand and you don't have a video, you don't get the $5. And it's like, what? Would Jimmy lie and say that I didn't catch him doing that? What's going on here? Stop it. No, of course. Of course, Cherry Chai. You'd eat them. Damn, all these brass containers would be pretty cool at my place. Ooh, jewelry storage. I'm like, oh no, who killed all these people? Dude, that's fucked up. I can't believe all these people were killed. Oh, what's this little jewelry box? Better take it. Better take it. What's a healthy change that'll work long term? Paying people to smack food out of your hand? What's in the box? Oh, crude blurring. My inventory's full. My inventory's full. Becker bow. But you know, and a lot of this stuff is a lot of money here. Hartman plate helm. Peace. Get that out of here. Damn, these are worth a lot here. Yes. So this ring is a ring that features blue glass forcibly inserted into a cheap metal frame, making it worthless as jewelry. But I guess I could put something in it. Does dropping this? Yeah, it looks like dropping this stuff makes room in my inventory. Good. We're just going to continue robbing this church. I'll drop this grasshopper. Don't need that. We'll hang on to these rocks. All these coin pouches, I like to give those to shop owners. You know what? We're going to rob this church. I mean, we're going to take all this stuff out of here. And then we're going to go home. Whoa, can I, should I dress like I'm not robbing the place like a pirate ninja? All right, and here's a little something because I feel bad. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. Blessings. Angels on Demonis's body. Pirates bother me. Not a big pirates guy. So I know we just got pretty close to the feathered man, you know, but we got to head back to my camp. Oh, what? They never did that? What the fuck? They never did that. Hey, Gma with the laughing, laughing disco. By the way, guys, whoa. By the way, guys, I'm glad you're here. Glad you're all chilling. Oh, which Splinter Cell had the good Spies vs. Mercs? Chaos Theory had the first one. I liked that one a lot. This is embarrassing. I forgot where I live. Home. Now we got to go 2.5 kilometers. Don't worry. I'm calling, what's her name? The most regal eagle beagle. My whores. Where are my whores at? Can I go in here? I got lots of keys. Yes, Pride Minute. Only because you're here. I'm glad you're here too. You guys are hype. Wagwan, Danielle. WWE on AD. Yeah, we looked at it, but it was the game was full price, and none of us have it. And it was full price, and we had to you had to unlock some stuff to really take advantage of using it, to take advantage of creating a character, something like that. You know what I'm saying? So you used to automatically unlock stuff in this game. So I don't know if this is looking for a particular key, because I got these keys here. But they made it so that it's not, you don't automatically use a key now. A key is required. A particular key? I can't raise a weapon? I mean, no, my lantern. Hey, Tay Jude. Smoke up. Smoke up. Yo, you damn right, baby. Thank you for the soupy. And yeah, blaze up. Blaze up. Thank you for the soupy. Thanks, you guys are here. Everyone's so chill. We're all chill. We're all having fun. Everyone's having a good time. Keys are automatically used when you attempt to push. Not anymore, though. I thought that they got oh yeah, here, how to use keys after the newest update. Oh, it should have a prompt on the door. Open key. So I don't have the key for it. Okay. Okay. It's all right. Just quest later, yeah. Come back. It's cool. Come back. Hello. Those guys over there will kick my ass if they see me. How do I call... Look how regal my horse is. Oh, it's a different one. It's not the one that I thought it was. That's fine. Play my gangster medieval music. Yeah, guys, make sure you like that. Hit that like button if you haven't done it yet. Do it for your boy there. It's a new horse. Are these guys gonna try and kill me? That's the whole gang that wants to kick my ass too, I'm sure. Why is the whole town, everyone? Because I'm a Greymane? Everyone hates Greymanes, it seems. Yeah. This is Medieval Club Hits. This is still Dre, still DRE. Spies vs. Mercs has no more online. What do you mean freeze? Did they announce a new Splinter Cell thing? Too thick to quit. Too thick to quit. Demonis is the ops, clearly, bro. Yeah, Marky. Uncle alert. I don't think the horse's balls shrink in the cold, and I don't think I've seen them take a shit either. Hell yeah, Sully. Wow, finally a beautiful day. Hey, dudes, just coming by on my horse. Beep, beep, bip. You know, I really like this game. They let you do a lot. They let you like change the FOV, the camera height and stuff. I appreciate that. West Coast? That's a great idea, Tay Jude. You like this horse? It's a new one. My other horse is very regal. Oh, this horse. I haven't used this horse a lot. I've noticed because this horse just got leveled up. No, I don't want to say I got another horse that's better, but it's faster. And I've been thinking about upgrading my outfit this whole time, dude. What's up, dudes? How are you? Yep. Beep, beep, bitch. It's a horse, dude. Yo, medieval Eminem. Whoa, look at that device he made. I wonder if that was real at all or based in any reality. No way, eh? I love how you go by the fishing holes and there's always people like fishing there and doing shit. Oh, what's this? Wagon fence? Hello?
Do we know each other?
No, I don't know any of you, dude. Hey, Brand Droid, you're playing Crimson Desert, but I'm wearing a Star Trek onesie. Yo, that sounds fire, dude. That sounds fire. So, this horse is cool. This horse is really cool. Look at this horse. Look at his spiky hair. Nice color on this bad boy. Whose horse is this? Whose horse is this? Whose horse is this? Eh? Whose horse is this? Hey, Lucy, damn, dude, you crazy, man. You crazy.
Greymane, excellent timing.
What's going on?
What's going
There
on?
are a number of abandoned wagons about here. And I'd like to salvage any we can before those bloody bandits swoop in and claim them.
Can I sell stuff to you? I want to sell stuff to
Make
this
them
guy.
good as new with a bit of work.
I was trying to pet that horse so I could begin courting him.
I'd go myself, but the bandits are crawling all over, thinking they own the place.
All right.
My thanks. I promise the reward will be worth your while. My son here will guide you to the wagons.
Are we
Come,
going
it's
there
this
now? I have a lot of stuff on me I gotta sell. Oh, it's his horse. Well, let's hope he dies.
Lots of folk have been ditching their wagons lately. While fleeing from the bandits, they're everywhere.
You got it. Well, you
Doesn't
could
matter how
afford
busted
cord
the wagon
horses, or you can like
Just bring it to
get
us
on
and we'll
top
fix
of
it
them
right
and
up.
tame them. Like
No
this
sense
one
in
got
letting it go
tamed
to
in the
waste when we
wild
could turn it into coin,
because the only
right?
one I saw that was a Zalmasian. Whose horse's name shall be Pongo.
There are bandits ahead, so we better move with caution.
I'm not gonna kill him for the
Last time I went
horse,
to fetch a
Haley.
wagon myself, I
Relax
nearly got
now,
killed.
but I will let him
But
die.
with you here, I'm not worried about a thing. And if you come across any abandoned wagons in the future, don't hesitate to bring them our way. We can always use more. Work in the fields, not enough to keep everyone fed. But at least I know a bit of carpentry, so it's helping put food on the table.
So, how do I get that horse of his? I could just keep an eye out for a horse that looks like that one. Although I haven't seen another Pongo like mine.
You should see a wagon any moment now. I'll see
But
you back at the
Demonis
farm.
is the fucking ops, dude. I gotta fight everyone here. Hey, Tosh Magash. You know what's crazy, Tosh? You know all my my stories at the Dome, Burning Man. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, I gotta steal the wagon. Okay, all those stories. That's with them. Anytime you picture those stories, that's who it's with. But be cool about that. We gotta keep that. We gotta keep that on the DL. You know, these people, these people are a bigger deal than Ethan even. You know, so we gotta keep the deal. You know, but I don't know how to tell you this. I was in the Orange Dome with Matt. Yeah. And Taliesin. Yes! No, I'm kidding. I wasn't. But I did go to Burning Man with them.
Let's see how you fare.
So this is it. This is it. All these people want to fight me. Okay. Okay. Time out. Time out. I'm choosing a weapon. Taekwondo. No, there was a person going around Burning Man with their name on a shirt that said like I'm looking for them, which is really crazy. Extra level. No, I swear you can go if you go watch my vlogs at the time.
You're gonna lose.
Although you don't see a lot of them because I don't show a lot of them in it because unlike me they don't have that vlog in them, you know? I had that vlog in them. But no, I love that whole gang. I'm going to be seeing them over my break. I'm going to LA and I'm going to go see them. I'm going to a party. Huge party. Biggest party in town. That right there is an RKO. Yeah, they're the sickest, chillest, nicest people. The Critical Role people, by the way. Chillest, sickest, nicest sweethearts of all time. Every time I hang out with them and I'm being all fucking weird and crazy and doing some fucking crazy shit and I always look at all their sweetheart faces. And I'm like, how did I end up here? Don't need 2 lanterns. I already learned the recipe. I could just drop it. Already learned it. I'll just drop it. You did see Booger. Yeah, they are, Marky. They're great. Like, and also fucking hilarious. Like, Matt Mercer is one of the funniest guys ever. Like, and he kind of doesn't stop joking. Like, all people will say to me, they'll be like, "Are you joking?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't know. Am I? And people are like, "I don't know where he's at." Like, Matt never, ever stops joking. Ever. And it's like extensive jokes. Yeah. Yeah. What t-shirts you want, Haley? I'll see what I could do. No, Amir is not the sweetest, most beautiful, most generous of all time. He is, Amir is more of a unique item. He's unique. He's like, you get a buff, but you get a nerf at the same time when you wield an Amir. So I'm letting Booger. Why did you come here? I'm letting Booger steal stuff from me. You see Booger stealing stuff? He's grabbing stuff. That's good. Not everything he grabs is useful. I knew. You know what? I shouldn't have come when I have all this stuff to do. I mean, in my inventory. Do I need this burrowing salamander? Nah, get out of here. Okay, and all this stuff. Oh, the unpackaged trade goods. Oh, we bring this back to my camp. So I'm dropping stuff, and you see on the right above me there, on the left here, that's, well, on my left, you're right. That's all Booger grabbing stuff and bringing it to me. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna do a D&D on AD because I've really told them that we should do like a one-shot campaign or something. It'd be so fun and funny. All right. Hijack the wagon. Is there anything on it that I could take? I don't have a one shot in mind. But I have a lot of D&D friends. Not the Critical Role people. I'm not going to lie. I think they're mad busy. They're mad busy. But like D and Corridor Digital, they do a very hilarious, an awesome D&D show as well. Maybe when they're not busy and the stars align, I can convince them to come. Do a one-shot shotgun with us. Just a quick one-shot. Take the ring to the volcano. No, I don't think so, Tosh. That'd be really tough. Like busy-wise and shit, you know? That'd be tough. The only way it would work is he's so nice, I'd have to appeal. I'd have to guilt trip him some way. If I can find a sick child that participates and use that sick child, then perhaps. But other than that, I don't think so. Nice day to hijack a wagon, right? Marky, I'm going to need you to get sick and young. Hijacking's my favorite way to do it. Hey, oddball Paul, yeah. He comes in and the sick child is just me and someone from my chat. Oh, or no, he comes in a sick child. No. I don't know how we're going to get in here. What is that? Oh, wait. What? What the fuck happened? What happened here? Oh, check this out, guys. Look how cool this is. Can I use it on this one here? Maybe this one. I don't know why it reset me. I didn't mean to do that either. How does this work? Isn't that cool? You launch yourself, right? Hey, kiss Ross. Yeah. I'm the feathered man. Yes. I wonder why it reset me there. Why did it give me that option? Whatever. No, we ain't doing that is right. A sick pet, a sick animal at work. Bring my dog. Slap my dog around a little bit. Get some tears in his eyes. It does look like bad extensions. Yeah. No, we're still here, Jennifer Rose. What up? Yeah, that's, you know what? That's one thing, Llama Kama, is you in this game, you turn into a Birdman thing. You could fly, and you'll land in front of a bunch of people, and no one's like, whoa, what the fuck? How'd you do that? Oh my God, are you a Birdman? Brrr, baby, leave the gun in the bushes. Okay. No one's ever like, whoa, you're a bird man. Oh my God, dude. How do you, so what's it like flying at places? Where's that fucking guy's son that I came here with? Where's he? And he's probably going to want to split it with me. I didn't do any work. Oh, that's if you get stuck. If the thing gets stuck, it'll reset it. Here's the wagon. Better give me good money, dude. I'm gonna be pissed.
Ah, you're in one
Where's the guy's
piece.
son that you came in?
And so's the wagon. Good work.
Banner.
Move it, you lot. Come on.
I don't like the way he
You won't
orders
find a
these
better
goblins
deal in
around.
these parts.
Feels racist.
And whoa. Whoa, steady, steady. No need to rush and wreck it.
Does he want us to rush or not?
Bring others in like this, and I'll always pay you handsomely.
Let's see how handsome the pay is, bro. Let me see.
We'll do this business again. I'm
Show
sure.
me how handsome
All
the
right,
pay is.
everyone. Get it over there. Go on. Quickly, come on.
How much did he pay me? Look what's inside. Wow, there's gunk in there, bro. It's good for you. $5 assault your boss. How much would you guys pay me to slap food out of Ethan's hand the next time I'm in LA? That's a sick move.
Wagons
If
just
I send you
wooden
guys a video of
planks
me
once you
taking
take it
food out of
apart.
Ethan's hand,
Who'll know if we sell them on the sly?
that's a believable hunk of leather right there. It's not pee. It's good. Hey, there's Booger, by the way. He looks so fucking weird. I love him, but he's fucking weird. Oh my god. He reminds me of that cat under the bed where the person's scared. You know where the cat chases them and they get scared? I gotta sell shit, dude. I gotta sell shit. What is this question mark? Who are you? Please be someone I could sell shit to. Please. Hey, Jen! With the 5 gifted members for the community. Shout out to the community. Yeah. Yeah, the cat is Jewish. Look at his hair. My cat is Jewish. It's a small Jewish child cat. Someone in here buying shit and selling shit. Whoa, all this stuff is. It'd look pretty sick in my house. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna steal it though. I'm not gonna steal it. I should hit a save in case. In case. I love Megamind, Taylor Lover. I literally was talking about it to someone yesterday because there was a sound clip we saw online. I go to VR every Tuesday and watch movies. And my buddy pulled up a clip and it was a voice line from Megamind. I'm like, have you ever seen that? And he's like, no. And I'm like, dude. It's so sick. And he was like, really? I'm like, it's really good. I was like, have you ever seen Big Hero 6? He was like, yeah, I've seen Big Hero 6. I'm like, it's not as good as that. Almost, though. Very underrated.
If you need any cooking ingredients, just let me know.
Okay, bruv.
What's it you're
Hey,
after?
Lee. Yeah, yep. Yeah, yep. Welcome. Oh, I love it. You talking about Megamind, Melzy? Oh, it's so good. Cherry Chai, you got to see it. It's really good. So, whoa, Tosh Magosh with the 5 gifted members. Yeah. Hey. What up, Robin with a Y? No. No. Of course not. What would I have done? Be succulently hilarious? What's the charge? Being succulently hilarious? Scarlet Blades cloth armor sells for $358. I should sell it. I should fucking sell it. Bandit cloth armor. Scorch Flame leather boots. What? When did I get sick ass boots, bro? Okay, well, I'm gonna sell you. I'm gonna sell you. You I can keep. I might put you on right now. Sell you. Yep. 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 Shorthorn. That's what they call me in that's what they call me in high school. Wait. They're making a TV series for Carl and the Dungeon Crawler. Really? They're making that series based on the book? Whoa. That's cool. Take my short horn. Me to any girl I've ever dated. Okay. Woman holding a water bottle. I gotta get home. I gotta get out of here.
You're very welcome here, day or night.
Too thick to quit. Yeah, yep. Hell yeah. Shout out to the community, by the way. All the HR calls are fake. All of them. We gotta stay focused. That's so cool, Brandroid. I have a buddy that told me all about that book. Told me about it for like the series of books. We don't know what they're saying in that Dune clip. We don't know. Dirt off your shoulder, medieval.
Yeah. Hiya.
Got my horses in the back. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I love that. I love a good audiobook narrator. Marty's girlfriend says hi. Hello. Who's Marty? What's up, Beefoo? Does anyone know why that happened? Does anyone know why I flew off my horse?
Run.
I think it would be really cool if in games, like, one time in a game, your guy just trips. Like, maybe it doesn't even happen, but just like 1 in a million, just falls like a person. I'm pretty sure I just got I just fell off my horse. Hey, pull that gape up. Pull that gape up. Gay Jewish Dracula from the future. Would you guys freak out if you found out that I was closeted gay Dracula from the past? Don't answer that question. It's fucking stupid. Low random fall chance would be great. Like 1 in literally, depends how awesome the character that you're playing is. But like even like in Halo or Doom, beat the game 10 times. One time you're just playing, he just goes, ugh. Oh. We can drift on the horse now. An iron mineral. That's pretty accurate. Me riding the horse? Oh, hell yeah, Robin. I read that. I read it. So, don't judge my house. It's not like Subnautica. It's not like Subnautica. I haven't figured out how do you even make a house in this shit, you know? But I did put this table with all this shit on it. Well, let me look at these flame scorched boots for a second here. No, I don't want to do that. So I have to leave the house to look at it. Okay. Is this better than what I'm wearing? It is. It is. But it might not look cooler, and that's important to me. These are not as good, but I get health from them. That's worth it. I look like a fucking idiot, bro. I look like a fucking idiot. I gotta get some shit. I gotta get some new threads. Condemners. Store it. Camouflage, store it. Boots, store it. And that's all the clothes I could put in here. That's fine. That's fine. I gotta put lights in here, dude. Got a fucking light in here. Are you the most powerful candle of all time? What the hell? Oh, look at this. I have a cauldron. Oh, that's right. That's right. This is new. I bought this chest. This chest was so that I can access shit whenever I wanted. And use it in my thingy there. Good. Because in here, I could put all my crafting materials in here. Oops. And I could access it whenever I wanted. That's why I was carrying... that's why I was carrying so much alchemy shit at the time. I didn't realize. Craziest. Craziest. Oh, the music? It sounded like it was part of the game because I made sure I collected some medieval sounding vibes. Guys, so that was Donnie. That was Donnie. He's coming here so we could record a Double Dusted. For those that know Donnie, he has been missing for quite a while. Whoa, what is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? Whoa. Damn, bro. Sensitive. What is that? And he's back from the Alpine with Justin Trudeau. Weird blood been at for real, though. This is my camp, by the way. Hey, look, it's Blanco, my dog. Go see your brothers, Booger. Go see your brothers. Here's where I crank my hog. This is where I crank my hog. This is where I crank my hog. This is where I crank my hog. Damn, I got so much shit, bro. I gotta bring these to the blacksmith. What can I put in? What could I keep here? What could I keep here? What do I not need? Oh. I'd hate to lose these. We got a lot right now. What happened? I went off? Oh, no, I didn't. What happened? Did the stream cut off at all? Okay. I just hate when it cuts on YouTube. On YouTube, sometimes it like starts a whole new thing, and I hate that. Okay. We'll hang on to these paltries. Merchant delivery seal. Do I have to hold on to it? And we'll put these Abyss artifacts back. Oh, this stuff. Those two things. We give this. We could hang those up in the room. So I could have a bird now. I think I could have it as a pet. I don't know how that works though. A lot of systems in place. And last night I was blazing too much last night and all that, so I couldn't even play this game last night because I was like, I'll be too lost. Another one of my creatures. That's Dickie. Hi, Dickie. Him and Booger getting along. Carl?
Royal trade's the best way to make coin. I'll be here if you need me. Don't worry, I'm keeping your belongings safe. I'll keep it safe, you have my word. Royal trade's the... Don't worry, I always make sure nothing goes missing.
Yeah, hit that like button if you're enjoying yourself. And if you're not enjoying yourself, still hit the like button and get the fuck out of here. I don't need all these cooking ingredients with me, right? No, you know what? You cook a lot. You do. You cook a lot right here. Epic meal time. Make some fucking clear soup. Bye, cutie pie. Glorp, 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 glorp. Glorp, glorp. What is that? Ring of the Earth? When did I ever get that? I don't remember that. What, should I leave my onions and turnips here? And my blue crabs? Papa Molly. Yeah. I need a coffee. onions, turnips, potatoes. What's this? Sweet potatoes? Yeah. Carrots, keep that for horses. Peas. Corn for the horses. Apples for the horses. We can hang on to a couple berries. No. Acorns? Nah. Milk, in case we come across a cat. We hang on to that. That torch is a provision. Why didn't it let me give it to my boy here? Carl. Is that his name? Carl? He's Carl and I'm Cliff. What's up with Greymanes just having like... just having these goofy ass regular dude names.
Funds for a bit of trading.
Why can't I put this as provisions? What is this? Oh,
Royal
wait, no.
Trade's the best way to make coin.
Sell? What can I sell him? Can I sell him that? What the fuck?
Why carry all those trade goods on you? Just leave them with me.
Oh, this cloak's better than the one I have on?
I just
Can't get caught up with that right now. But my fit needs help. Oh, look, another one of my dogs. Is that Derek? It's Derek, guys. Say hi to Derek. Oh, he definitely will, Otter Popski. You know why he will? Because I paid him. Truth is, he'd do it for free. He'd come by, he'd do it for free. He loved it. He was having fun. I'd be like, hey, come by. You want to we'll do a DJ Battlefield thing? He'd be like, yeah, for sure, let's do it. He was like, what a great day, what a great day. And then they did well, and we saw the donos coming in, and I was planning on hooking him up anyways. But I did, and I knew this was going to happen. Now, he wants to do it every night. Amir loves working. Amir loves playing, but he loves working. The guy could go out all night, get so fucked up, he would never be a minute late to work. Always locked in. Loves work. So now that something like Battlefield and DJing, now that I paid him, in his brain it is work. So he's like being productive and playing Battlefield and hyped. Like, yeah. So it's like he literally hits me up. He hits me up and he's like, yo, you want to grind today? You want to do it? And I'm always down, so that's cool. Why did I come here? Oh yeah, decorations. We're going house flipper mode. Oh, those fucking shadows are crazy, bro. I just needed something to put shit on. Can you go on the ledge? No. Can you go on this? No. How do I? Oh yeah. Okay. Not enough room here. I understand. How many candles did I have in here? Only 2? No, there's 3. Cool. Why can't I do that? Why can't I take this? Is this on top of that? Why can't I move these? Are you messing it up? Okay. Is it the... I guess it's... Okay. Okay, I'll take this. This is cool. I would love one of these candles though, but it's whatever. Whatever, everything's fine. This is temporary. Everything you're looking at, it's temporary, dudes. House layouts, they added house layouts. Oh, I can't even get caught up because it's gonna fuck me up when I What if someone's like, oh, who lives here? Who lives here? Games don't understand, eh? How things are. It's too dark in here. I want to cut windows. Oh, if I can grab this, grab it. I can only turn it off. Okay, I wanted to grab it off there. Great view though. I am super sensitive about my decor. Look at these paintings I got here. Okay. I moved all this stuff anyways because I had some stuff on me. I got some things on me. Yeah, Mir's next level guy. Oh, no. No, do not do that. But that is really nice that they let you do that. How do I was able to... Wow, I hate when Cliff looks at me. How did I pull stuff out? I was able to pull stuff out last time. Oh. My decor aesthetic, it would depend. I played this one game, V Rising. And that you were making a castle and you were a Dracula? I mean, shit, gay as hell, bruh. Goth gay Dracula. No, actually, though, it was fun. You build like the floors and stuff, the different levels. Wait, I thought I had shit here. Okay, here's the woman on the floor here. Can I pick her up? I can't. I don't know. Yeah. Give it back. And now I'm tracking dirt. Now I'm tracking dirt in the house. How do I retrieve items? I did it. I'm literally pressing like every button. You're able to like pull the shit out of your inventory, but they all, you know, they add so many updates in the game that I don't know what the hell is going on. No. Okay, I'm just gonna throw this woman on the floor. You know what I meant. Don't. Hey, don't. Let me just discard it and hope it lands on the table where I want it to be. No. This move, like, because you do a couple things at the same time here. The game's trying to do too much. Yeah, we'll leave it like that for now. Damn, my fit is terrible. Oh my god, I look like shit. I'm so fucking stupid. Stupid. Damn, what a sick ass day though. Another beautiful day in Tamriel. We're not there. Let me hit that save. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much for hanging out. Got to get ready for the show, and then the next show after that. Hell yeah, baby. You guys are all cool. You're chill and funny and smart and loyal. Man, you know what? I don't care what AB and Nate says about you guys. I think you're great. I love you all. Thanks so much for hanging out. Stay true to yourself. Follow your heart. Trust no one except me. Good boy. For now.